What's good, YT? It's your boy Amo D. We back with another video, and today I'm gonna do a tier list of all the X-Men 97 characters. We're gonna rank them from God tier all the way to why are you in the show. But I recently finished watching it. It's one of the best shows I've seen in a long time from Marvel, so I'm really excited about the future of this show. So let's get into it. I guess we can go in order. I guess I can go in order. I start with Cyclops. In my opinion, this is the Cyclops that we need to see in the MCU. This is the Cyclops that I love, and he's like the best leader that's imaginable. I'm not gonna lie, like this is what I envision Cyclops being. So simply for that, he gotta go in God tier. Like, I love everything about Scott in this season. His the way he fights, his out there beams, he like moving across the battlefield with out there beams. The way he utilizes it is so beautiful, and I love how they did that. And he don't just be like a Boy Scout, he really give me like Captain America vibes. And I feel like this is the perfect leader of the X-Men. So simply for that, I'm gonna put him in God tier. Nightcrawler, you already know, God tier. But like Nightcrawler probably is my favorite X-Men. Like, not non-biased, he just so cool. Like seeing him like move around the battlefield, like him teleporting around, leaving the cloud of blue smoke. Like, I just love that. So Nightcrawler, every scene he in, he captivates every scene that he in. He gotta go in God tier. Gambit. I'm not gonna lie, my boy Gambit got did kind of dirty by Rogue, but we're not gonna talk about it. Gambit, I gotta pick Gambit in fire. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched the show yet, but Gambit dies in this season. I feel like he's portrayed pretty well. The scenes that he is in is really funny. His dynamic between Rogue is really good. I feel like he's gonna return as one of Apocalypse Horsemen in season 2, so I'm looking forward to that. But Gambit, bro, I love Gambit. The way he uses his power. That one scene where him and Wolverine was like running, I think he was on Wolverine back, and he had used the kinetic energy to power Wolverine's claws. That was so fire. I love that scene. One of my favorite scenes from the season, fighting wise. I love Gambit. Gotta put him in fire. Logan, Wolverine, I would be biased to put him in God tier, but I'm just gonna put him in fire because Logan took a back seat this season, which I love. He's not like the focus of the X-Men in this season, which I feel like is a good thing because Logan's always like the focus of the X-Men. They explore other characters and other plot lines, and I love that. Logan's just one of my favorite characters. He's very ferocious. So, he doesn't care. Black Air Force energy. Like, I love how Logan doesn't care, and he goes and does what he has to do for his team to win. And I feel like that's really an integral part of the X-Men. He's really like the heart and soul of the X-Men in my opinion. So he got to be put in the fire. Love to see more of his character in season 2. They took his animanium, so see what he do without it. So gotta put him in fire. Cable, really didn't see too much of Cable until like the last few episodes of the season, so I would put him in need to see more in season 2 because we saw him, but we didn't see too much of his character to really gauge like how he is. So I will put him in need to see more. This is Madeline. She was cool. I would just put her in okay. She's a clone of Jean Grey. She's the mother of Cable. She was cool. I put her in okay. Magneto, bruh, fire. I'm not gonna lie, this version of Magneto, I don't know, he got like aura. I don't know how to explain it. Like, no glazing, but like every time he was on the screen, I was like, okay, I love this character. We need to see more of this character. I was really engaged in watching the show because of him, and the way he uses the power and everything, like God tier. Gotta put him in God tier. Ready to see more of him in season 2. And seeing where he took Wolverine, the adamantium out of Wolverine's body, I was like, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like that's an OP. He was overdoing it right there. So put him in God tier. Jubilee, she's a cool character, but she's more of a background character. She's cool. I just put her in okay. Wasn't a bad character, just she was cool. They had an episode where she was inside a video game, that was okay. Probably one of my least favorite episodes of the season. It's not a bad character, just not one of my favorites. Rogue Rogue was really good in this season. Showed a lot of emotion when Gambit died. When I could little rage. I put her on God tier, no cap. I love her on this. I don't like how she did my boy Gambit though. She kind of broke his heart. Then he had died, but then she didn't want Magneto. It was weird. I don't know, but Rogue definitely got to put her in God tier. Everything, her powers. She's a very, very, very big asset to that team. So I gotta put her in God tier. Morph was good. He was like the comic relief. He was really good for the cameos. Like he turned into the Hulk, Mr. Fantastic. Who else he turned into? He turned into the Blob, Quicksilver. Like he was really the cameo person in this season. And I actually pick Morphin Fire because I actually enjoy it more. He was really funny. So yeah, Beast. Need to see more of Beast. Didn't see too much of him in season 1. The only scenes we did see him was with like Forge when they was like working to build stuff together. So we didn't really see too much of Beast. So I would have to put him in need to see more in season 2. Pietro, Sunspot, he was okay too. They had a whole storyline of him telling his parents that he is a mutant, whatever, which his mother already knew. And he tried to rebel against them, and then he turned he had sided with Magneto and all that, which I wish they could have like dig more into that storyline of why he chose to do that. And I feel like they really didn't dig too much into his character, so I just put him in okay. I would put him into need to see more, but I put him okay. He's not one of my favorite characters in the series, but he was cool. Mr. Sinister, he's not bad. I just didn't really care too much for him in this season. Like, I'm glad he wasn't the main villain this season because that would have been kind of trash. But I just put Mr. Sinister in okay. He wasn't really doing too much for me. Forge, I would probably put Forge and need to see more because we really didn't see too much of him besides him being with Storm and those few scenes we've seen with him building stuff with Beast. But besides that, didn't see too much of Forge. Don't know too much about his character either. I really don't know too much about him, so I would love to see more of his character for sure. And that would be very, very fun to see in season 2. Him, Cable. I'm gonna get the Bishop in a little bit, but Bishop 2, Beast. I would love to see more of those characters in season 2 since the other characters are in different places right now. So yeah. Jean Grey, I love Jean Grey. Jean Grey gotta go. I put Jean Grey in fire. I love her. I just love Jean Grey powers. Like she's so powerful. Like she got telekinesis, telepathy. Like you can't really beat that. I love Jean Grey. One of my favorite X-Men. Gotta put her in fire. I feel like she showcased her powers really well in this season. They had showed a scene with her being the Phoenix. That was really cool. I love her and Scott got like a real relationship to me. Like I don't know. It's like she likes Scott, but she loves Wolverine. I don't know what's going on. Like the whole love triangle between those three is very, very weird. But I love Jean Grey's character. Very powerful. I love her as the Phoenix too. So gotta put her in fire. Emma Frost, definitely need to see more of her in season 2. Didn't see her at all. She had like a scene or 2, and that was it. So definitely gotta see more of her. I'm gonna go Bishop. I'm gonna come back to you. Bishop, definitely need to see more Bishop. No, again, Bishop is one of my favorite X-Men. Didn't see him. We saw him at the very beginning of the show. It was him and Storm and Cyclops in that warehouse, and that's all we see him. He disappeared for like the whole season and came back at the end. Like, where you been at, Bishop? Like, Bishop is just cool, bro. He got all the futuristic weapons. He can like absorb energy and shoot it back at people. Like, I love Bishop, and I feel like we should see more of him in season 2. So gotta put him here. Storm. Hey, I love Storm. Storm, almost my number 1, but Storm, bro. Like, she's so powerful. Like, every scene she was on, I love it. I love how they explored. She had lost her powers. She had a whole episode where she had lost the powers and she had to gain them back. And the whole scene where she got her powers back and she changed into her costume and got her hair had grew and everything. I was like, what the heck? Hair had grew. I love that whole sequence. Storm is really powerful. Love her. I want to see more of her for sure, but I will put her here. But I definitely put her in God tier because Storm's one of my favorite characters on the whole show. So yeah, Storm got to go in God tier. I really didn't care too much for Professor X this season. He wasn't going okay. I mean, he went to he was laid up with his girl in outer space while X-Men was just out here struggling. Then he came back and then it was like, oh, he just back. Like nobody really cared. It was a whole thing. Like, why did you come back? So I'll put him in. I just put him okay. We got Sebastian. I'll probably put Sebastian. He was a good antagonist. I'll probably put him in fire. I actually enjoyed Sebastian as the main antagonist at the end. He had some really cool scenes at the end where he, it was a scene where Cyclops and all of them, they was trying to get him to side with them, but he wasn't with it. He was like, we never be accepted, and we always gonna be seen as mutants, which really hit me. I'm like, dang, that's really, it's symbolism of something, like race relations or whatever. So I feel like him being like, oh, it's not even worth it was crazy. So I feel like Sebastian was a great villain. I'll probably put him in fire. Let me see if I would change anything. No, I think this is pretty accurate because I would, Cyclops, Storm, Magneto, Nightcrawler, Rogue. Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate. I love this show. It's one of the best animated shows Marvel's ever came out with. I would love to see them do more shows like this. I would love to see them do like a Spider-Man 98, and they need to bring the Avengers back. Bring the Avengers Earth Mightiest Hero back. Is it the Earth Mightiest Heroes or Assemble? Which either one of them, bring them back, bro. Please. I would love to see them bring more animated shows back because I love these type of shows. So bring it back. With that being said, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see y'all next time, man, for sure.